Hey, how's it going, everybody? Um, yeah, so when I shoot in this format, it's more of like a vlog type, compared to like actual like shooting for like a full-fledged video, I guess you call it. I don't know. I don't know how you guys want to describe all this stuff. It's vlogging to me. And yeah, so I was gonna step away from Google Fi. Okay, that was the reality of things. So almost ready to step away. But then I started to think to myself, there's something about Google Fi that I wish they would bring back. And I think this was part of the reason why. Because one of the early states of Google Fi, it was all about smart switching, having phone service, and you would switch between Sprint, T-Mobile, and stuff like that. And I think Google Fi needs to kind of bring that back. I mean, like, granted, right now their plans are a lot better than what they were several years ago. I think one of the biggest concerns people have with Fi is, it's pricing. Its pricing seems to be the thing that people mostly have a problem with. And, I don't blame people, because you got plans like Visible, $25 a month, fully unlimited. You got US Mobile that kind of has something similar, with AT&T Dark Star and all that other stuff. So, I mean, there's those things. And, you get them for like a far better price than Google Fi. So those are some of the things, of why Google Fi doesn't seem like it's very appealing. I mean, the most thing that people see about Google Fi is, traveling outside of the country. If you're going to go outside of the country and travel, that's when Google Fi becomes part of the conversation. It's like, oh yeah, you can get better international usage on Google Fi. But Google Fi is trying to be more than just that. And I think one of the things that it had was the network switching. It's something that Boost Mobile attempted to try to do. They weren't successful at it. US Mobile has something similar. Yeah, it's kind of different though, just because you can have access to two different networks. You're actually getting two different numbers on two different networks, and both numbers work. So you'll get phone calls, like spam calls, on your secondary network connection and be like, why the hell am I getting this, So Fi has the ability to do this. And I think that if they would just talk to Verizon and just talk to AT&T, they can definitely make something like this happen. And I think that's literally what would make the whole thing with Google Fi much more appealing. I know some people will be like, no, they need to switch to fully unlimited, but trust me, 100 gigs, most people can make that work for them in a month. 100 gigs of data usage, most people can, especially when they have home Wi-Fi. So the 100 gigs on their most top tier plan, 50 gigs on their middle plan, like those aren't really a huge big deal. To like power users that consume a lot of data, yeah, it'd be a concern to you guys. But majority of the people, no. I think what would actually make Google Fi more competitive and more enticing is bringing back network switching. But that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know. If you disagree with me, tell me in the comments why. But if you agree with me, then tell me you do. And hit the like button as well. And more just random off the wall vlogs coming down the road. And yeah, all this shot on the Pixel 10 as well, for FYI, for those who want to know what recorded this video. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.